dark chocolate brownie walnuts. And you're gonna get 3 cans. Wow, those are big cans. You're gonna get 3 cans of them. This is the final day this year presented. We're gonna do them on 5 easy payments of $8.50. And this is a really great example of what Squirrel Brand does so well. The country's oldest registered nut roaster, bringing us big nuts, in this case walnuts, but then really decadent dark chocolate.
Oops, you okay?
This brownie flavor, and you get all 3 of them. 5 easy payments of $8.40. They are 14-ounce cans. We will get them to you in time for the holidays. So good, right? Let's say hello to Elida Gutierrez, who joins us from Squirrel Brand, and I'm rushing my hello so I can pop this in my mouth.
Oh my
Hello,
gosh,
Elida.
so good. You know my favorite, the dark
Sandra.
chocolate.
Hi, Jane.
How are you, Elida?
Yes,
Is that good?
I'm doing great. I'm munching over here myself. This is the royal nut, so we're very excited. This is the only recipe that we do with walnuts, and these are not just any walnuts. I mean, these are walnuts harvested from California, which is just the best weather, and they deliver the most delicious walnuts. But then you're getting 64% dark chocolate cacao, which is important because it's not bitter chocolate at all, and it's so fudgy, like a brownie, and you get that hint of vanilla in there that sweetens it up a bit. And then, of course, the creaminess of that walnut. So it really is decadent and just like a dessert, but they display beautifully. Like that finish that we did is really shiny and pretty for the holidays.
I love that you talked about the creaminess of the walnut, because these are not teeth breakers. Like, there is a creaminess to that perfect walnut. And Elida, that goes back to how you roast all these nuts in small batches. Whether we're doing the cashews or the walnuts, they're always perfect, never bitter.
Yeah. Yes. So these are going to get kettle roasted like we've been doing for decades in our master roasters in small batches. These are going to get whisked away when they drop from the tree. We're going to look for those meaty walnuts, crack open that shell. They're going to get kettle roasted without water or oil. That softens the walnut. And then once they reach the precise temperature, we're going to cover them in our dark chocolate. This is, again, 64% premium dark chocolate. And you're going to get a thick layer in there that it's going to be so fudgy and creamy, a hint of vanilla to sweeten it a bit. And you will see that it's just like a brownie. You can melt these if you want and actually put these in your batters for cookies or for brownies.
Or chop these bad boys up and put them on top of one of those frozen treats that you made in our today's special value.
Absolutely.
I love the idea of the coffee with maybe these nuts chopped up with the chocolate on them over top of coffee ice cream.
It makes everything so fancy, right?
Like, and it's just the dark chocolate, I think, just has a more elevated flavor to it. It's not bitter at all. It's really, it's very decadent.
Yeah, and I think you're right about that, Jane. Not too sweet, but not bitter, just perfect, creamy from start to finish. A lot of times the chocolate covering on nuts ends up being a waxy coating. This is not a waxy coating. This is not, chocolate is not an afterthought. You could just eat the chocolate and feel like you were eating really good chocolate. So you're getting all 3 cans. They are going to come to you with a seal. So I'm sure most of us are going to get these home and immediately open them and start using them. But Elida, with this freshness seal, how long, maybe I'm getting these all for myself and I'm going to keep all 3 cans, how long will they last?
Yeah, so when you get this home, it's going to be as fresh as the very first day that we made our recipe. So it's going to last to a year past 2024.
Wow.
So you really do have a long time. But I promise you, I mean, with the holidays, people coming over, you're going to want to put something out that is just so decadent and indulgent. And it's also great for gifting. This is only here at QVC, not in grocery stores, never. And they are huge. It's our biggest walnut.
They are so big. And here's the thing, like this one nut will be the only one like it in the world. When you think about it, like it is the one nut that was chosen and picked and enrobed. So that one nut will be the only one it ever has. There'll be other ones that are like it, but it really is like so fresh and so delicious. That satiating crunch and texture of the walnut, married and enrobed in that delicious dark chocolate. I mean, it just doesn't get any better.
Well, and it's not like Jane and I are just picking up the large one in the bowl. If you look at them, I mean, I could close my eyes and just grab one randomly. They're all huge because they are big walnut halves. You can see, so it is almost all walnut. In fact, here's one that's split in half. You can see all walnut. And then tell me about that, why we're calling it the brownie walnut.
Yeah, so it's just so fudgy, and that percentage of 64% cacao is just like a brownie. So that hint of vanilla as well. It's the consistency, the texture, and the
Smooth.
taste that it's just like a brownie. And
Put this
you
on
know what
your
else? Like,
charcuterie board.
it's soft too. Yeah,
Put it
it's
on your
not a hard
charcuterie
bite.
board, or use this in a dessert bowl just like this. Put it out on the buffet with everything else that you're going to be serving. I'm sure this will be one that folks will be like blown away by.
Yeah.
It's not the average nut that you're going to find in the store. A tradition that's over 130 years old, and honestly, they continue to delight us with their incredible recipes. Starts with the perfect nuts first, Elida, roasted to perfection, and then the enrobing process.
And of course, you know,
we
when
don't
it's
stay around for 135 years for nothing.
Right.
That's right. And when it comes to the holiday, you really do want to serve the best. You're having the people you love most in the world come over, people you want to impress. That's when you serve Squirrel Brand. So we will get these home to you in time for the Christmas holiday. 5 easy payments of $8.40. They will ship to you pretty much immediately. And of course, if you don't love them for any reason, you can get your money back until January 31st, 2024. But nobody's returning
You're
Squirrel
going to be
Brand.
nuts for these for sure, Elida. Thank you so much.
So Jane has this gorgeous poncho on. I'm doing a little Joan Rivers today. It's the